Hi everyone! So before you get started watching the video of my 24-hour experience at the 24-hour day at Disneyland, I kind of wanted to give you an idea of how the whole video idea started. It was actually like 6:20 something in the morning and I took a selfie of myself in front of the castle and I thought, okay, that would be a cool way to chronicle that I've been here a solid 24 hours. And then I was standing with a friend of mine at It's a Small World and I thought maybe I should do a video every hour. And what I quickly realized was there was no way for me to upload a video and a selfie every hour and still have a good time. And then by hour 4 or 5, I realized that the signals in the park and like for AT&T for me, which is who I have my cell service with, it was awful. So there was no way that I could actually accurately update every hour. Although it was a really cool idea at the time. I think this ended up being the best way to do it, which was just to mesh it all together in a video. And the funny thing is you're going to notice, and this is just me, I'm a stickler for things like this. In the video, when I say something like it's hour 3 and it's 9 a.m., it's really you'll see by my title slides, don't match what I'm saying. It's because I did the math and, you know, hour 1 is really 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. When I was in the thick of it, I wasn't really doing the math. So you'll notice that, and the video is a little different, what I'm saying versus what the titles say. I'm trying to think of what else. I think that's pretty much it. As far as like whether or not the park was crowded, I know that this is like a huge thing for all the Disney people. The park was closed. It was at capacity. No one could get into Disneyland, and I was in essence trapped there. At one point during the day I did cross over to California Adventure and I got coffee and I got something to eat and I came back and I changed my clothes in the Esplanade bathroom to go to Club 33, went back into the Disneyland park, and after that I never came back out. I didn't come back out of Disneyland until I want to say it was like 4:30 in the morning, back to my locker on the Esplanade, then came back into the park and finished up my 24 there. So a lot of people think that the park wasn't crowded based on people's tweets and pictures. If you were not there, it's sort of silly to speculate, is all I have to say. I was there. It was crowded. Everyone was on Main Street. There were people sleeping places. I've never seen people parked before. It was very, very crowded. You have to realize that a brand new fireworks show and a brand new parade were released the same night. So people had been parked on Main Street since the park opened. So if it looked like some lands weren't busy, it was because you have no idea how many people were on Main Street. And it was for the best, or else it would have been a nightmare even then if just the people in the park had been wandering everywhere. So it was kind of a blessing that the majority of the people were parked on Main Street. I had the fortunate opportunity of being able to go to Club 33 with my friend. It was her birthday and she was celebrating and she invited us. So I spent a good chunk of my day there, and I think that that's when the park sort of exploded to capacity. And lucky for me, I didn't have to see any of it. And I'm kind of glad I stayed out of that. But if you ask me, was the park crowded? Yes. Was it at capacity? Yeah, I think so. I think that they know what they're doing, so I trust them. Would I ever do a 24 again? I sure would. I think the key is you have to be with cool people. You have to be with people who get it. Otherwise, just do it on your own and you'll have a great time. So that's all I've got for you, and enjoy the video. Thank you.